Joshyblogz. We're playing Bleak Dystopia. We just got through the dialogue portion of the game, and it was a miserable slog listening to that crap. It was boring as hell, in my opinion. Might want to listen to it again sometime. I think I can enjoy it better now, knowing that it's like, I know that it's like 17 minutes long, 15 minutes long, something like that. It's just like, at least I know how long it's gonna be, and I can sort of I felt like I was getting impatient because they had all these like papers around for me to read in the game, but then I couldn't pause it. Like when I paused it and when I went to the screen, I don't even know how to do. Oh yeah, see, I hit a certain button and I could do this. But even when I pause it like this, the voice keeps going. Just like I can't do anything. And then there's like papers to read, but then if I read the papers, then I'm interfering with the voice. So it was like very frustrating, that part, listening to it. Well, somehow I wound up inside here. Is that part of the game, or did am I just glitching? Kind of seems like I'm just glitching. I guess I should keep going. I do not know what I'm doing. So I was gonna read all the papers that they gave me before, but now I feel like I've just glitched out and I'm like just in some random spot where I'm not supposed to be. I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, what should I even do now? Maybe I should restart the game. Can't run, I can't move. Sure is a bleak dystopia, I can tell you that. Look at the bleakness of this dystopia. Will you look at it? It's a bleak dystopia. I feel like I'm too low on this thing. Shouldn't I be like higher up? I think I'm very short right now. And then now, see, like it's because I didn't rise up when I stepped onto the train, which is a little weird. Oh, I can just go through walls at this point, can't I? Could I always do this? I don't think I could always do this. Yep, I seem to have glitched out of the game. Maybe I died when I jumped off the roof and now I'm a ghost. It's my best guess about what's going on at this point. Alright, I feel like I've broken the game. Let's just start again. So, let's do this again. Back to main menu. This time we'll read the documents. This time we'll fully experience the game in terms of reading documents and all that bullshit. And we'll just ignore the dialogue, which will be talking over me as I do stuff. I'll put the volume up. That'll drown out the volume a little bit, the voice volume. I guess I put the voice volume down a little bit because I don't care as much about it. I will keep it like a little bit up because I do want the voice volume to be a little higher than the music. I just feel like that's how it should be. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully it's low enough that I can talk over it. I think it is. Alright, so this time we're gonna go to all the lit up people and read their stupid papers and try to understand this bleak dystopia a little better. Hello, sir. Have you noticed what a bleak dystopia it is? Soldier. When I was 30, I got recruited to a distant land to fight in a war. Against my wishes. I went. Against my wishes I went. People talk about how terrible war is, and they are absolutely right. But, nah, you know what? Okay, let's put the volume down a little bit. We'll put the master volume down a little.
Everyone had what they needed. There would be no jealousy as your
We'll put the music volume up a little. We'll put the voice volume down a little bit. Alright. Yeah, now I feel like you probably can hardly hear the guy talking at all, which is good. Alright, let's hear me talking instead. So, against my wishes I went. People talk about how terrible war is, and they're absolutely right. I saw it with my own eyes. Witnessed how callous men can be, and how low humans can be brought to. It was a horrible experience for me. Dead bodies littered the streets, and often people were outside begging for something to eat. It was really sad, and I was too young for that much pain. I met a little girl one day. She was alone, and I knew that there would be no one to take responsibility for her. She was only 4 at the time, and she was pretty smart. I took care of her, and set her up in an abandoned warehouse not too far from my quarters. I visited with food and always made sure I locked the door behind me. I didn't want anything to happen to her. I had grown quite protective of her. I had later learnt that her parents died in the war I was fighting in. I adopted her, and when the war was finally over, I brought her back to my country as my daughter. She grew up to be a very wonderful girl, and I'm super grateful that I found her that fateful day. Now, at 72, my daughter remains my pride and joy. She takes care of me, and really, she's all I have. I often wonder what would have happened to us both if I didn't see her or decide to abort her? Abort her? Didn't you adopt her? She's working on having a family of her own, and I couldn't be happier. I want her to be happy. What? You adopted her, man. Decide to abort her? Man, you really drifted off there. I mean, the story made sense for a while. But whatever, let's just keep going.
No discrimination.
Decided to abort her. What?
No poor, just people. The schools where children
Anyway.
would teach them how to live.
Director. Looking back now, who could have guessed that an ad in the newspaper would change my life? I often wonder what would happen if I didn't find that ad. I would have had a pretty miserable life. There's no point about that. There's no doubt about that. My passion was to be an actress, ever since I was young. Unfortunately for me, my family was very disciplined, and they had a strict, I can't look down, can I? No, I can generally, I just can't look down now, right? Because I am, yeah. This is an actress? Whatever, we'll figure it out. Unfortunately for me, my family was very disciplined and they had strict rules. My grandfather was a general in the army and my father was a captain. They were so conservative and small-minded. The women in my family didn't really have much to say in the affairs of the household. They were not in support of me becoming an actress. It didn't allow me to pursue my dreams. See, I have a picture of a man here, I'm pretty sure.
If it wasn't seen, it wasn't real.
Why not put a sprite there that matches the picture? The same here, like this is a young guy with like a daughter with him that's a child. But he says he's 72 and his daughter's an adult and she's taking care of him. Well, anyway. Right, they didn't really have much. Alright, they didn't allow me to pursue my dreams. The day I saw the ad, I was so happy. I applied in secret, of course. It was for an agency called City Theaters. They were looking for students for the conservatory. They stated that those chosen will both study and work. It was too good an opportunity to pass up. When I was called for the audition, I was so happy, but I managed to keep everything in so my family wouldn't suspect a thing. I was accepted for the audition, and that was the start of a successful career for me. It was the first step in my ladder of success. Turns out I was a pretty good actress. I had acted many movies, and now, at 32 years, I've broadened my scope of my career. But you still can't write. By now becoming a director. Thanks to the experience I've gained as an actress, being a director was as difficult as it should have been for me. I want to give other girls and boys the aspirations just as an ad in the newspaper did for me. Oh my god. This is some shitty writing. I feel like they're trying, which makes it sad. Alright, let's go in here. Let's see what's in here. So I started out by jumping in here was my first instinct. And then I never got to fully explore whatever this is. I have a feeling this is just like off the beaten path, like there's just nothing here. And there won't be any more like characters to run into here. Which is kind of interesting to find this spot that's like a course that you're actually not meant to go on in the game, maybe, or something. I don't know. 'Cause there's nothing here. Like if you go left or right there's like all these yellow guys for you to go talk to. But if you go down here, it's just nothing here, it seems like. But it's possible to go this way. So I wonder, like, is this an accident? Am I going somewhere I'm supposed to go in the game, or am I off the beaten path, like in an area that is only supposed to be something you can look at?
Everyone should be able to control their own lives and get whatever they wanted, even if it meant cheating others.
Yep.
People should be
Seems
able
like
to
I can't.
choose whether they wanted to be good or bad.
Seems like I'm trapped now, maybe.
Overthrow the government.
Can I go back? I can go back, I think.
Good men and women
But I can't. I can't go this way. Like I can't.
be destroyed. Whose fault would that be? Perhaps one could attribute it to the rotten nature of humans.
So I can't go this way. So I think I made a mistake. Like I should have just. This is like something you should just be able to step over. But I guess it's not the point. The point is that this is not something. This is not an area I'm probably supposed to go to at all.
To overthrow them or cause unrest. This time around, people would be ready to give their lives to the cause. They no longer wanted to sit home while a bunch of nose-pressed people.
Well, I think I broke the game.
They could get or couldn't get.
Well, it's not that I broke the game. Yeah, well, never mind. I went a way that I wasn't supposed to go. I think I should restart. Okay, never go that way. That's bad. I really don't like Bleak Dystopia. Should I just come back and play this later? I'm trying to decide, like, can I keep going right now, or am I just done with this? I'm like, seems like there's a lot here. It's not that short of a game. There's a lot of little short stories that they littered through this game for you to read. Enough that I can be playing this game for a while. Don't really want to do more at all. But I feel like to do my review, I have to do some more. How much do I have the energy for right now? Should I take a break? Should I stop? I'm having trouble deciding. I'm just flipping a coin. Yeah, I'm gonna quit here. This is all I can take. But I'll be back more Bleak Dystopia 3 to you at some point. Man, this game sure is a Bleak Dystopia. This game, I would rather live in a Bleak Dystopia than play this game. But unfortunately, I don't have that option. I have to keep playing. But not now. See y'all next time. Don't start talking. Don't start talking. Don't start talking. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
What was a world where every man
No!